Well, hi everyone. I'm David. Um, I'm single, and I don't always hope to be that way, which leads me to what my thought is, what my question is. So, is it better to think to move in together before marriage is a good idea? Everyone knows a couple that has probably moved in together, right, before marriage. And generally, most people are really wanting to be in meaningful relationships with someone. Do you agree? Well, yeah. Well, living together really is the best way to get to know someone and know how well the relationship is going to stand the test of time. And hopefully, couples move in together because they want to be together instead of out of circumstances or conveniences. So I've interviewed my neighbors. I have some personal experience, and that affects my decisions today. So let me explain some of the pros and cons of moving in together before marriage. First off, really moving in together is really the best way to get to know, what your partner is and what they're really like and how their habits are and how compatible the relationship really is. But first, let's look at why it's not a good reason to move in together before marriage. So in my interview with my neighbor, Miss S. Brown, on August 11th, in 2018, she stated that she no longer had the freedom to come and go as she pleased. She could no longer go out with friends when she wanted to. She could not buy things when she wanted to without communication with her significant other. Also, Carol Wright from Marriage Missions. Whoops, I forgot to change this page. Carol Wright from marriagemissions.com in paragraph 2 indicated that couples experience unfaithfulness, domestic violence, higher levels of rational unhappiness. And it also should be noted that cohabitation can become the norm. Statistics show that the longer that couples live together, the less likely they're going to get married. Also, there's a religion that believes that couples should wait to move in together till marriage, and A. Thatcher from American Psychological Association talks about that in 2002 on page 277. Now I'm going to go into the reasons why you should move in together before marriage. And first off, there's the financial burdens, and it's so much easier when there's two of you in a household that are splitting the rent and living expenses and making it more affordable. You learn how the other half lives and with their habits and their expectations and their quirks, and you can gauge how well the both two of you will come together with the practicalities of things like cooking, cleaning the house, maintenance, and sharing responsibilities. And for the minors in the room, you might want to cover your ears. Your sex life and your romantic patterns will kind of be more like a marriage when you're living together. Now I'm going to talk about my experience about living together with someone before marriage. And during the cohabitation with a partner, I've had a higher standard of living. Life just seemed so much more fun when we were living under the same roof. And let me tell you, living together at first kind of gives you a way out if things don't seem like it's a good fit. If you're going to get a test run of what the marriage is going to be like. So if it's a good fit, you got a way out. And so yeah, it's really a good fit there. And now I'm going to kind of go over some of the points I've talked about today. I spoke about pros and cons of living together before marriage with my personal research, and I believe it's better to move in together first. The point is, we really should do a test run to see how well our life is going to be together first before we move in. And it's a good test run, and it's the best way to find out, to learn how you can share the chores and responsibilities together. Definitely know what your partner's sexual appetite is, and learning what their spending habits are and all that. The bottom line, I believe it's better to be together or not together. Either moving out and moving on is so much easier, and then getting a divorce. And we already know that like 1 out of 5 marriages end in a divorce. But thank you for listening.